Welcome to Mind Flip, the channel that explores mind-bending hypotheticals and flips your perception of reality. Today, we're diving into a gravity-defying thought experiment that will leave you floating with curiosity. So, strap in, or should we say, strap out, as we explore the question, what if gravity didn't exist? Before we take off, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on our latest mind-flipping adventures. Introduction to a gravity-free world. Imagine waking up one morning to find yourself gently drifting toward the ceiling. No, you're not dreaming. Gravity has suddenly vanished. The absence of this fundamental force would transform our world in ways both wondrous and chaotic. From the smallest atoms to the largest celestial bodies, nothing would escape the far-reaching consequences of a gravity-free universe. The birth of chaos. Without gravity, the very fabric of our planet would unravel. Oceans would disperse into space, creating a spectacular but terrifying cosmic mist. The atmosphere would dissipate, leaving Earth as bare as the moon. Mountains would crumble, and tectonic plates would drift apart, turning our once solid ground into a floating jigsaw puzzle. It's safe to say that real estate values would plummet. Quite literally. Farewell to weather as we know it. Say goodbye to rain, snow, and those pesky weather forecasts that never seem to get it right. Without gravity, there would be no atmospheric pressure to drive weather systems. Clouds wouldn't form, and the water cycle would grind to a halt. On the bright side, bad hair days due to humidity would become a thing of the past. A weightless world of sports. Sports would never be the same in a gravity-free environment. Imagine Olympic high jumpers soaring endlessly into the sky, or basketball players performing elaborate zero-G dunks. Soccer matches might resemble a chaotic game of 3D pinball, with players and balls bouncing off walls and each other. And let's not even get started on swimming. It would be more like spacewalking in a giant bubble. The end of down as we know it. Our entire concept of up and down would become meaningless. Buildings would no longer need foundations, and stairs would be obsolete. Interior designers would have a field day, creating rooms with furniture on every surface. Just be careful not to lose your keys in this topsy-turvy world. They could end up literally anywhere. Transportation revolution, cars, trains, and planes. Forget about them. In a gravity-free world, we'd all become amateur astronauts using jetpacks or simple push-and-glide movements to navigate. Traffic jams would occur in 3 dimensions, and GPS systems would need a major overhaul. On the plus side, fuel efficiency would skyrocket as vehicles wouldn't have to overcome gravitational pull. The human body in zero-G. Our bodies, evolved over millions of years to deal with gravity, would undergo drastic changes. Without the constant pull of gravity, our bones and muscles would weaken, and our circulatory systems would struggle to function properly. On the bright side, no more back pain from poor posture, and everyone would be a few inches taller. A new era of architecture. Architects would have a field day in a gravity-free world. Buildings could extend in any direction without structural limitations. Imagine cities composed of floating spheres connected by translucent tubes, or houses that rotate to provide ever-changing views. The concept of a skyline would become obsolete as structures could exist at any altitude. Agriculture in zero gravity. Farming would take on a whole new dimension. Literally. Vertical farming would become 3-dimensional farming, with crops growing in all directions. Watering plants would be a challenge, requiring innovative irrigation systems. On the bright side, harvesting fruit from tall trees would no longer require ladders. The Great Space Shakeup. The effects of a gravity-free universe wouldn't stop at Earth's former atmosphere. The entire solar system would fly apart, with planets, moons, and asteroids scattering in all directions. The sun, no longer held together by its own gravity, would disperse into a giant cloud of plasma. Talk about a cosmic light show. Time for a universal makeover. On a grander scale, the structure of the universe itself would be fundamentally altered. Galaxies would disintegrate, and the cosmic web of matter would unravel. Black holes would evaporate instantly, releasing unimaginable amounts of energy. The universe would become a vast, ever-expanding soup of particles, with no large-scale structures to speak of. The end of weight loss industries. In our gravity-free scenario, the multi-billion-dollar weight loss industry would vanish overnight. No more fad diets, gym memberships, or miracle weight loss pills. Everyone would be equally weightless, bringing new meaning to the phrase, light as a feather. Of course, we'd have to find new ways to stay fit in zero-G. Space yoga, anyone? Rethinking our place in the cosmos. The absence of gravity would force us to reconsider our place in the universe. Our understanding of physics, from quantum mechanics to cosmology, would need a complete overhaul. Philosophers and scientists alike would grapple with new questions about the nature of existence in a universe unbound by gravitational laws. A new perspective on life. Living in a gravity-free world would fundamentally change our perspective on life. The constant reminder of our weightlessness would perhaps make us more aware of our connection to the cosmos. Would we become more carefree, literally and figuratively unbound by earthly concerns? Or would the challenges of this new reality weigh heavily on our minds? Conclusion: the gravity of the situation. As we float back down to reality, it's clear that gravity plays a crucial role in shaping our world and our very existence. While a gravity-free universe might seem exciting at first, the consequences would be far-reaching and ultimately catastrophic for life as we know it. So the next time you stumble or drop something, take a moment to appreciate the invisible force that keeps us grounded. Thank you for joining us on this mind-flipping journey through a gravity-free universe. If you enjoyed this video, don't let your appreciation float away. Smash that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share your thoughts in the comments below. What aspect of a gravity-free world intrigues you the most? Let us know, and we might feature your ideas in a future video. Until next time, keep your feet on the ground and your mind in the stars.